What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good? What's good, people? I made sure I left my hair out because, you know, they get upset. You understand that I got hair. They get upset that I got hair. Boy, the hate is real, ain't it? Ain't it? Ain't the hate real? Isn't it? Isn't it? Isn't she lovely? Yeah. The hate is real, boy. I left my hair out solely because of that. Solely because of that. Terry Smooth Jr. was good. Blue got a weave. Yeah. You know, that's why they be mad, boy. That's why they be mad, boy. That's why they be mad. Ain't that something? Amazing, right? So we have the photos come out, Errol Spence. And, you know, people pretend to be fans of these fighters. Band up, what up, nephew? My brother 4K in the building. What's up with you, 4K? Right? So here's the thing. As I said, right? Is Errol Spence fat and out of shape? No. No. He's not. As far as expectation goes, for what we expect at this level compared to his peers with the talent and the expectations, we hold him in high regard. Right? So the fact is not if Errol Spence right is out of shape for what we expect, right? I expected to see Errol Spence not have to have a weight loss camp, not have to cut water weight. You understand? For what took place, right? I expected him to be super duper focused and locked in and lean. You understand? So for that is why Mansa Musa LLC was good. So it's not a fact that I'm disrespecting or downplaying Errol Spence or talking down on Errol Spence or dissing Errol Spence or hating on Errol Spence. And no, not at all. You understand? So no, people have it misconstrued. You understand? And you have people that can't help themselves, right? And so you just get a lot of hate spewed. And it's so it just gets a little bit annoying, right? Hold on. Jetho66, what's good? Appreciate you. You're not late. T Bugs, what's good? I'm trying to allow them to let everybody come in. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So I'm trying to let everybody else come in. Putting this up. Smash the like button, man. Smash the like button, man. Maya Egypt, peace of blessings, Queen. So, Storage Invaders, what's good? So you get a lot of people, right? Hold on, my grandbaby's sick. Okay, so Diesel 88, what up, family? Salute to my brother 4K, Shogun 76. Pardon me, people. So now you get a lot of people, a lot of unnecessary hate. What we expect from Errol Spence in high regard, I hold Errol Spence in high regard. I hold Errol Spence compared to his peers. Um, I've never hated on Gervonta Tank Davis ever. And Jack B Boxing, what's up? Then somebody sent me something or somebody saying, hey, you're trying to tear down the United States boxing fighters and X, Y, and Z. Well, that is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. What do I want to tear down the American fighters for? I live nowhere else but America. I am a brother to Deontay Wilder. I've never been in favor of Tyson Fury. Don't like how he did Deontay Wilder. I'm talking about the numbers, and we'll see what the numbers come out to be, period. Do I want to see Gervonta Tank Davis fail? Dub CP BLPD, what's up, family? Absolutely not. I want to see Gervonta Tank Davis at his absolute best. I want to see Gervonta Tank Davis flourish. I want to see Gervonta Tank Davis successful, point blank and period. just the facts of the matter, right? So with that said, right? Ricky Samuel, what's good? Shogun 76, Chantel Hill, what's up? Eugene Pearson, what's good? So with that said, right? I don't hate on Errol Spence. Ron, Mr. Sandman 1025, Tez Parza 0218, Danetta 27, Blessings Queen, that MF Dre, what's good? Harlem 5-star, Chris J, Big Block, what's good? JJ Short Deuce, The Future, Shelton LDBC or nothing, what's good? Band Up, what up, nephew? Sophie DC, what's good? How you feeling? Everlasting Williams, Chilltown Majors, what's good? King Third Eye Supreme, that MF Dre, The Future, Southwest Dice, what's good, family? Reese Buckner, what's good? Truly Trey, what's good? Slick, what's good? Jay Mahagan Heem, what's good, family? Denzel Horton, my brother. Vietnamese Style, Reginald Williams, what's good? What's good? Anthony Mangum, Professor X, my brother, what's up? Cerebral One, what's good? UGA Remy, what's good? Irvin Benitez, what's good? Sadiq Reed, what's good? Adrian D, K Muller, what's good? LOL, what's up, family? Monda Manson Musa, my brother. Mr. Smuck, what's good? Tyanna Scott, peace and blessings, queen. Rich Porter 420, IC, what's up, family? D-Boy Dev, T Bugs, what's up, family? Jetho 66, ABC, what's good? 548490, what up, family? How you feeling? So with that said, okay, Erica Malbasius, peace and blessings, queen. You know I just like to say your last name. Stores Invader 70 Deuce, what's good? SP 438I, what's good, family? The Fans Corner, what's good? Knoxville Will, what's good, family? Chantel Hill, what's good? What's good? What's good, family? So anyway, so you get people that just Joseph Johnson, what up, nephew? So now Stark 7, what's good? Big Truck Trap Star, what's up, family? Naeem Amir, what's good? I need y'all to smash the like button. Jafar Views, what's good, family? How you feeling? Melvin Jackson, what's good? Marco Boxing, what's good, great brother? Marco, you want to jump on in a second, Marco? A fool Ra Uman, what's good, family? G Seto, what's good, great brother? The Guru, what's good? Crim Glory UA, what's good? Salute to the Ukraine. So, you know, as people were saying, hey man, Blue Blood is hating on Errol Spence. Blue Blood is hating on Tank Davis. Blue Blood, man, that just sounds utterly ridiculous. It sounds stupid. It sounds silly. Crunch Time Sports, what's good? It sounds jealous. That's what it sounds like, right? And maybe people are jealous because I got here. You understand what I'm saying? At this stage in my life, and this Steve Mega, what's good? You know, it just is utterly ridiculous. Okay, so when I looked at the photos of Errol Spence Jr., it's not to spew hate or to say that Chuck PCville Boxing, what's up, family? It's not to spew hate. It's not to discredit Errol Spence or anything of that magnitude. When I saw the photos, right, it is based off of him being compared to his peer, which happens to be, in this case, Terrence Bud Crawford. Terrence Crawford, okay, is living a fighter's lifestyle, right? And so what I'm saying is, yes, Errol Spence is a human being that should definitely be enjoying the fruits of his labor. But in a situation like this, where Errol Spence lost badly, that's just the facts. I get idiots that come to my channel, come to my inbox. They talking about, hey man, you disrespecting Errol Spence by saying Errol Spence got dominated in the fight. Well, anybody in this chat, Cedric Rose, what's good, family? World champion Jermaine Reigns, what's good? Let me ask you, let me ask y'all a question. Okay? A show of hands. I want you guys to type in the number 2 if Errol Spence didn't get dominated. Type in the number 7 if you saw Errol Spence get dominated. Because for some odd reason, if I tell people, well, Errol Spence got dominated in the fight, then people say, man, you hating on Errol Spence. You disrespecting Errol Spence. I'm disrespecting Errol Spence. I mean, did y'all watch the fight? Am I the only person that watched the fight? Jafar Views said Errol Spence didn't get dominated. Okay, Jafar Views, you saw a competitive fight? Jafar Views said that he saw a competitive fight. I don't care if you're an Errol Spence fan or not. Jafar Views said he was drained. So if he was drained, Jafar Views, right? Jafar Views, if you felt like Errol Spence was drained in the fight, then it's safe to say you wasn't happy when you saw his photos. Right? Jafar Views? He said, my bad, I meant to put 7. Cool. Jafar Views. Look, I'm just asking a question. You said you felt like he was drained. If you felt like Errol Spence was drained, then it's safe to say, right? Levy Garrett was good. You wasn't happy when you saw these photos come out, this video. Were you? Because as a fan of Errol Spence, see, I'm a true fan of Errol Spence, and I want to see Errol Spence succeed. I want to see Terrence Crawford succeed. It's a competitive sport, right? Somebody's going to win, somebody's going to lose. I just want to see Errol Spence at his absolute best. I don't want to see Errol Spence having to lose weight. I expected to see Errol Spence, and maybe my expectations is too high. No disrespect to him. Maybe my expectations of I expected Errol Spence to be in Kobe, the late great legendary Kobe Bean Bryant, the Mamba mentality, Michael Jordan mentality. Remember when Michael Jordan lost to the Orlando Magic? I'm a Bulls fan. Right? And remember when Michael Jordan, remember the massive artist, what's up, family? Remember when Michael Jordan lost to the Bulls? Remember that? Maya Egypt, blessings, queen. Remember that? E45 the Great was good. Torrey Pettigrew was good. Remember that? When Michael Jordan lost to the Bulls, when he made that comeback in the playoffs, immediately, Swift Rick was good. Patrick Bell was good. Jessica Glenn was good, family. Remember, immediately, they said that Michael Jordan was back in the gym. Immediately, he built the gym. Y'all ain't hear what I said. Michael Jordan was getting ready to make the Space Jam movie, right? Andy Garcia was good. He was getting ready to make the Space Jam movie, right? And we just lost to the Orlando Magic. I can say we because I've been a Bulls fan since the 80s, before we was winning. So I can say we, right? So Michael Jordan had that arena built because we was doing Space Jams, and we just got eliminated by the Orlando Magic. He didn't even want to watch the rest of the playoffs and the finals. Michael Jordan, because he was getting ready to make the movie Space Jam, he told him, A, I'm not going to be able to make the movie, or B, y'all going to have to build a whole training facility. Y'all going to have to build a whole gym. Y'all going to have to build everything I need to help get myself back in shape and back ready to dethrone the Orlando Magic. Y'all remember that? That's the era I'm cut from. That's where I come from. Bullet Gibson was good. Cedric Rose was good. That's where I come from. That's where I come from. That's the era I come from. You understand? When Kobe Bryant lost, remind you, okay? Remember when Kobe Bryant lost to the Boston Celtics? Remember that? Jerry Howell, what's up, family? Salute to 1246. Remember that? Remember when Kobe Bryant lost to the Boston Celtics? And he got so angry that him and Shaq had a falling out. When they lost to the Pistons, they lost to the Boston Celtics. He got so angry. And Shaq was like, hey, man, we going to regroup. And he like, no, we got to regroup. Not yesterday, right now. Not now, right now. We got to train right now. Remember that? Avon Houdini III was good. So I expected to see Errol Spence. He didn't have to have an 8-pack, but I expected to see a 4-pack when I saw him. Eric Pena, what's up, family? Cecil Jackson was good. Remember Kobe Bryant when he got in, he missed those 4 air balls? That's the era I'm cut from. It ain't no slight to Errol Spence. Ain't no disrespect to Errol Spence. It's actually a testament to Errol Spence because I hold Errol Spence in high regard. Dome the founder was good. Remember when Floyd Mayweather came out of jail? Hence the reason he brought Errol Spence in, and he ain't lose. Y'all ain't hear what I said. Remember when Floyd Mayweather came out of jail? He ain't lose. He said he gained too much muscle. Popcorn Movies Games was good. Y'all ain't hear what I just said. Floyd Mayweather didn't have water weight on him. He said, man, I gained too much muscle from doing 3,000 push-ups and 3,000 sit-ups every day while I was locked up. I ain't have nothing else to do. Salute to Barbados. He said, I ain't have nothing to do. I had too much muscle that was going to hinder me in the sport of boxing. So I had to do away with the muscle. I had to bring in these young bulls to help me get ready. You understand what I'm trying to tell y'all? So that's the mentality. That's the cloth I'm cut from. Kenneth Gordon was good. That's where I cut from. So, Jalen, peace, bless, Queen. How you feeling today? When I saw these photos of Errol Spence, I was disappointed. I was disappointed. Boxing Spot, what's up? I was disappointed. That's all. So I'm like, man, I expected Errol. Man, people was like, man, no, he all right, man. What? Y'all the same ones that talking about he was weight drained. So if you see the photos, that means he got to cut more water weight. Y'all the same ones that, man, Errol Spence was weight drained. Cutting that weight to get to 147 was too much. You look at a photo of Terrence Crawford. You know that photo I got right now of Terrence Crawford at the thumbnail? You know when that was? That was damn near October. Y'all ain't hear what I said. Let me say it to you again. You see that photo I used in the thumbnail of Terrence Crawford? Just in case. Coach Perry, what's up? B-Dog, what's good? That photo of Errol's, that photo of Terrence Crawford, that's damn near October. That was like September 28th or something. I expect to see Errol Spence look like that. Because that photo I got of Terrence Crawford is damn near October. So if I see Errol with that water on him and a miniature pot belly, and you got these fake fans. You got fake fans. Jonathan 97, what's good? Yeah, fake fans. Oh man, yeah, nah, he don't look big at all. What the fuck are you talking about? And you got these people comparing him to, yeah, man, you got couch potatoes. Couch potatoes? You comparing them to people with a 9-to-5? You trying to compare Errol Spence to somebody that works a 9-to-5? He ain't that. He get millions upon millions upon millions upon millions of dollars because he participate at a high level, and he is a high level athlete. He is a high profile athlete. I'm confused. Y'all simpletons. Just sitting there talking about, man, look who's talking about him. People coming off the couch. Well, last time I checked, the person coming off the couch ain't getting paid $30 million is not a celebrity athlete at the highest level. Man, people saying Errol Spence out of shape. Compared to Terrence Crawford, if you put these two pictures together, and this is today's time, let's say that video was a month ago. You take that video a month ago, Errol Spence, and that video of Terrence Crawford a month ago, who's in shape and who you, if I put that, it ain't gotta be two, I can show Stevie one of those pictures and he gonna say, and this guy out of shape and that guy, he gonna feel his way, man. I can feel this guy's out of shape. Rayvon Harris was good. I ain't saying he out of shape compared to myself or your average 9-to-5 worker. It's two different things. If you see Andre Ward right now, he ain't in fighting shape. And then people say, yeah, well, Jafar View says Spence will be fine. He's just taking a little break. He don't have time to take a break, brother. He ain't got time to take a break. Chopping it up with Freaky Savage, One Savage. What's up? How does he have time to take a break? Great tone, Deuce. What's good? The man that won ain't taking a break. The man that won in dominating fashion ain't taking no break. The man that lost in dominating fashion is taking a break. Now make that make sense. Make that make sense. Do Errol Spence look like he been sitting there eating McDonald's all day? Absolutely not. Von Foss was good. Absolutely not. I didn't say Errol Spence looked like he's been sitting down eating McDonald's all day, eating Burger King and White Castles. That's not what I said. That's not what I said at all. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is that he took a lot of damage. Right. Get back on the horse. ASAP. ASAP. That's what I'm saying. My expectation, I don't care what y'all think. D White, what's up? I do care what my peopleizations think, my familyizations. But I'm saying I expect Errol Spence to look lean and mean, and I ain't say he had to look fight night shape, but I expected him to look in better shape than that. My expectations of Errol Spence as a high profile athlete, I expect him to look in better shape than that. Period. Period. I don't care if he going to 154, if he going to 160. I don't care. I don't care. Jafari said he could burn it off fast. You must not understand what I just said. YG Knight, what's good? And you must not understand high profile athletes. Inside the squared circle, my brother King Jr. was good. Devin Haney got fat before moving to 140. Why was there none of this shade to him? We just seen this. Inside the square circle, you saw Devin Haney get stopped, get dominated in the fight, and win one round in his last fight. I'm asking for a friend. Will that strong piece of blessings, Queen. How you doing today? I'm asking for a friend. Did anybody in here seen Devin Haney lose his last fight, get stopped in his last fight, get dropped 3.5 times because the stoppage is considered damn near a knockdown? Did anybody see that? A Curry, piece of blessings, Queen. We trying to compare apple to orange. It ain't no shade. It's the truth. How is it shade? There's no shade. He great, was good. And I don't think Devin Haney should allow himself to get up and weight like that either. So when Errol Spence lost, Aunt Mo, what's up? You had 10,000 people talking about he's weight drained. But now you see him not lean, and then you say, well, no, he'll be all right. He'll drain the weight off. What? Jafar Views. He'll be all right. He need to let his body rest. Let me ask you a question. Right? Do you think LeBron James take a rest? He spends $1 million training in the off season. Right, at 40 years old. King Judah. Blue just had a specialist tell us adding fat good. Adding fat is good if you're moving up, and you'll find a way to bash Spence for doing it. Inside square circle, my brother King Jr., it's abundantly clear you did not pay attention to what he said, and you did not pay attention to the question. You absolutely did not pay attention to the question, and now you're speaking out of emotion. First and foremost, the question I asked him at the moment, in the moment, King Judah, pay attention to what I said. Let me say it to you again. Okay? I have bodybuilding friends that eat French fries right before they step on the stage. That don't mean they're eating fucking French fries 3 months before the contest. I asked the doc last night at a specific moment, how do you quickly gain energy? And he said to eat a McDonald's cheeseburger, specifically a cheeseburger, not French fries, not soda, the cheeseburger, because the protein and the healthy fats will instantly go back to his bloodstream and give him the energy source he needs. Not over 3 months. He didn't say eat cheeseburgers every day for 3 months. That's not what he said. And see how we try to use certain narratives to try to fit our narrative to make us feel better. Fresh Baker was good. Rabir was good. So I don't know what you're talking about. And let me ask you a question. When Devin Haney had the immediate rematch for George Kambosos, did you see Devin Haney out of shape, this far out of shape? When he lost to George Kambosos and then he was out of shape, or not in tip-top shape, or let himself balloon up? Yes or no? Did anybody see that? Anybody saw that? Ryan Garrett was good. Did anybody see that? Anybody? So the point here is that to get back on the horse, to get back in the, I'm not emotional. You never heard me bash any athlete for gaining weight. They are world-class athletes. They'll be in shape when it matters. I don't bash Devin either. I used him as an example. It's not bashing, brother. Let me ask you a question. Okay, let me ask you a question, right? Because see, this becomes silly. It becomes a silly conversation. Jay Daniels was good. This becomes silly. You ever heard the phrase "stay ready so you don't have to get ready"? Let me ask you a question. When you see LeBron James have to get in shape, brother, the absolute greats don't have that mentality. Tony Brown was good. Let me ask you a question. Do you see Terrence Crawford having that damn mentality? Nicholas Braden was good. You see Terrence Crawford talking about, yeah, I got time to get in shape. Do you see that from Floyd Mayweather? Do you see the absolute greats in the sport of boxing or in any sport overall having that type of mentality, talking about, oh, no, it's all right. I'll get in shape when it's time. You ever heard Kobe Bryant say, I'll get in shape when it's time? You heard Jerry Rice say, I'll get in shape when it's time. You heard Deion Sanders say, I'll get in shape when it's time. You heard that saying that? Do you ever see Monster Inoue talking about I'll get in shape when it's time? Do you see Canelo Alvarez talking about I'll get in shape when it's time? Canelo Alvarez is back in the gym right now with an 8-pack. And he ain't lose. You see Canelo Alvarez right now? You see Terrence Crawford right now? All Sports Media TV was good. You see how Canelo Alvarez look like right now? Do you hear Canelo talking about, I'll get in shape when it's time? Anybody? Raise your hand if you're sure. Raise your hand if you're sure. Raise your hand if you're sure. Let me show y'all something. That's Canelo Alvarez 6 days ago. That's Canelo Alvarez 6 days ago. Do Canelo Alvarez, let me show you. Can y'all see that clearly? That's Canelo Alvarez 6 days ago, people. That's 6 days ago. Y'all see that? That's Canelo Alvarez 6 days ago. 6. And that man fight at 168. That man fight at 168. He got more room for error. Baciana the Menace, my vanilla drop. Blessings, Queen. Look at him. That's 6 days ago. And he fight at 168. That's 6 days ago. Votes Tony, TSM 7. What's up, family? That's 6 days ago. Lateef Young said Canelo not a good example. Why ain't he? Why ain't he, bro? Why is Canelo not a good example? He said Canelo not a good example. Why Canelo not a good example? I'd like to know. Please tell me. That's Canelo 6 days ago. 6 days ago. He said Canelo not a good example. Why is Canelo not a good example? Tell me. You can take steroids and still be out of shape. All facts. Why is Canelo Alvarez not a good example? Tell me. Lex Parker, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. To be fair, most dudes have to keep a certain amount of fat on them to hold the muscle mass. Athletes usually carry that petty fat outside the muscle. Possibly. But I'm showing you this photo of Canelo Alvarez 6 days ago. All right. So you say Canelo not a good example. So who's a good example? Terrence Crawford himself? Terrence Crawford himself? Because they fought at the same time, right? They fought at the same time, right? Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence, right? That's October 12th. That's October 12th. That's 2.5 weeks ago. That's October 12th. That's October 12th. This dude's so lean, he ain't even got a belt on. He ain't even got a belt on. Not a good example? Not a good example? This a month ago. Is that a good example? My brother, Fit for Life, my brother in the super chat, dropping that half a dub on your boy Blue. He said getting to a higher weight than necessary puts you in a position to gain more fat than needed. It leaves the athlete having to sacrifice muscle and or nutrients in the muscle in order to get fat off. But this ain't a good look, Doc. Because look where the fat is, Doc. Now we both know. Me and you both know. You see where that fat is? That quote unquote fat directly in his belly, which usually is an indication of bad sugar or alcohol. That's usually what that's an indication of. So I understand what you're saying, 1,000%. But where the location of it, Doc said, I agree. Exactly. So that means that, Doc, that's enjoying the fruits of your labor. That's not strategy. Zenith was good. That's an indication to me. That's enjoying the fruits of your labor. That's not strategic. Bastiana the Menace, she said, y'all need to be more concerned with him squatting and being off balance. You know what, Queen? I didn't even pay that. I didn't give that too much credence because of the, I don't know, the foundation, the surface, and what actually is taking place. You know what I mean? If that was in a gym with a they was on the grass, it could be dips there, it could be all types of things going on in that particular situation. Tiago Ross, what's going on? Rose, what's going on? You understand what I'm saying? So these are the concerns that I have when I look at it. Lex Parker, fat goes to the stomach first, depending upon the person, and it also depends upon the diet that you have. Because I'm a person that goes to my quote unquote love handles and don't come forward, depending upon what my diet is. Yolando Dixon, peace and blessings, Queen. I have a friend that has a straight pot belly. He ain't got no fat nowhere else. All muscle. Stomach stick out like a basketball. No disrespect to him. He know what I'm talking about. That's my brother and I love him. Vontae Gooden, what's good? High-level athlete. $1 trillion dream Deuce, what's up, family? He's a high-level athlete. He has no love handles. No fat nowhere else on his body, but his stomach is like a basketball. Because of why? The food that he's putting in his body. Some people stretch going forward. Some people go wide. You understand? But even if that's the case, it should be strategic, like Doc said. Some people have to strategically gain a certain amount of fat to be able to cut a certain amount of weight. It should be strategic. Strategic. Now, let me ask y'all a question, because see, y'all be kicking over tables, turning over tables, kicking over chairs and everything. If Terrence Crawford tomorrow says, hey, you know what? The fight got to be at 147. Y'all going to be mad at Terrence Crawford. Y'all going to be mad at Terrence Crawford. Y'all going to be mad at Terrence Crawford. Man, Terrence Crawford making that man weight drain. That's what y'all going to do? Knockout Kings, what's up, family? Man, Terrence Crawford know better than that. Terrence Crawford in shape. Bro got a six-pack. And how many packs he got? He in shape. Jermaine Gant, what's up, family? He in shape. Terrence Crawford in shape right now. He in shape. So, did y'all see? Let me show y'all another thing. Stark 7, my brother in the super chat. It's hard to stay in shape all year when you're rich. Not when you want it. Jose Ayala was good. Not when you want it. Royal Taylor was good. You have all the resources to stay in shape. William Smith was good. You don't have to. You ain't got to 9 to 5. Your only job is to stay in shape. SPV 98 was good. You ever hear when Kobe Bryant said, "My job is to get better"? In the offseason, your only job is to do what? Stay in shape. What are we talking about? That is your job. Your job is to stay in shape. Ain't nobody richer than Floyd Mayweather. Y'all must have missed what I said. So let me say it again. Cam Estrada, what up, nephew? Ain't nobody richer than Floyd Mayweather. Who more in shape than that? How in the hell is Floyd Mayweather in better shape right now? Don't believe me? Giovanni Walker, what's up? Floyd Mayweather, 46 years old. Dude, 46. And got more money than anybody. Ain't nobody got more money than Floyd. Nobody got more money than Floyd. Who got more money than Floyd? Look at Floyd. This dude is 46 years old. Ain't nobody got more money than him. And he's 46 and didn't lose. He don't got nothing to prove to nobody. Tyrone Humphrey was good. AK Crowder, what's up, family? Carlos Castillo was good. Preacher Joe was good. This dude, 46 years old. Look at him. Y'all saw him hitting the pads the other day? You saw Floyd hitting the pads the other day? I'm trying to find the video. It's all about want to me, man. It's all about want. It's all about want, man. Marvelous Tracks, I appreciate you, bro. That's all to me. It's about want, man. That's what I'm saying. Charles Pickett, what's up? That's all I'm saying, man. It ain't got nothing to do with being personally gripes and disrespect and hating and all the other words that people, exotic words that people like to use and don't know the definition of. Those words is exotic. Smash the like button, man. Let's get the likes all the way up. Drop $1 in super chat. Refresh the super chat. All those exotic words that people like to use. Man, you a hater. You this, you that. And I ain't none of the sort. I don't got a reason to. People mad because I got hair. You know what I'm saying? Oh, man, you hating on Tank Davis. Lying on Errol Spence. Lying on Errol Spence. Lying on Tank Davis. Tank Davis is one of the faces of the sport of boxing. I never said he wasn't anything but that. And time will tell. I never said Tank Davis wasn't anything but that. Hating on Errol Spence. How could I hate on Errol Spence but not hate on Terrence Crawford if you're talking about the fight itself? Make it make sense. And actually, in all actuality, I said that Terrence Crawford, Errol Spence was the biggest fight in boxing. Didn't I say that yesterday? Didn't I say that yesterday? That Terrence Crawford and Errol Spence was actually the biggest fight in boxing? I could have sworn I said that yesterday. Because it wasn't a popularity contest. It was actually about legacy and the big. Didn't I say that yesterday? Didn't I? Fit for life. My brother in the super chat once more dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue. I agree. And let me clarify. You should never gain the amount of weight or fat that would make you have to sacrifice muscle and or nutrition to get that fat off to make your weight class. Exactly. No, I knew what you meant. I clarified for the people. Ryan Garrett, what's good? Jermaine Gann, what's up? So I'm not hating. Doc, does it sound like I'm hating on Errol Spence? Cam Estrada said, you've been saying that all year. Facts. But somehow, some way, they make it, oh man, Blue Blood lied on Errol Spence and Tank Davis. What? Lied on Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford. I mean, Errol Spence and Tank Davis. Did anybody see me lie on Errol Spence and Tank Davis? Amazing, isn't it? Amazing. Never. I might not never. Don't need to. Don't need to lie on nobody. Don't need to hate on nobody. Ben Dell, what's good? Yeah, exactly, Ben Dell. Ain't that amazing? Test pause at 0218. What's up? It's the opposite. We care for. Yeah, I care about the dude. GT Parker was good. Tariq Reed was good. OG Tariq from Philadelphia. So then people said, well, what about the rematch clause? We don't even know when the fight going to be. Nat King Cole Jr. was good. Warren Smith was good. We don't even know when the fight going to be. Well, if I lied, then let's see in time if the numbers turn out not to be that. If I lied, then tell me, then when the numbers turn out not to be that, then I'll stand corrected if I lied. I didn't lie about anything. And FYI, your sources that you say I got this from, I didn't say I got that from anywhere. I didn't tell people where I got it from. And in the thumbnail, I put up a picture. The General 7-8 Sports TV in the building, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said, Blue, what it do? 4724. The Knicks come out here. Let's get it. And I hate your hair. LOL. Salute to the General. General, you know I ain't a Knicks fan. I mean, I'll pull up anyway. Let's make it happen. I'll pull up. That's around my B-Day anyway. So I'll pull up. But I ain't a Knicks fan. I'm a Bulls fan. My Egypt blesses Queen. But I wanted to pull up to the game with you anyway. So it really don't matter who they play. Let's make it happen. I'll get on that ASAP, General. Exactly, Maya Egypt. Exactly. Terrence Miller, what's up? You dig what I'm saying? It just gets downright outrageous. Let's do it, General. So that's the game you want to pull up to? All right, say less. Say less. Stormy B, man, my brother. Go subscribe to my brother Stormy B, man. What up with you, Stormy? He said, I need some of that hair. Yeah, that's what they don't like. Remember, they used to just make videos about me, man. Blue hair. No country was good. Blue hair ain't real. Man, come on, man. Look at this. See what my hair come down to? It's real. It's all mine. Ain't that amazing? Jafari Caesar was good. As a grown man, I got to tell people my hair is real. Come on, brother. It's all real. Every bit of it. Easy Louine was good. LaJessica, bless us, Queen. I think that's why they be getting mad, bro. I truly do. Man, this dude got hair. Habitual line stepper, brother in the super chat, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. Errol had y'all fooled with the KG versus Duncan comparison. His discipline is more like Shaq. Bud discipline is more like Kobe. That's a fair statement. Shot-Town 6'5". What up, family? Scorpio 1176 was good. Dunk Flush was good. Yeah, D-Boy Dad. Remember they, man, that dude here is fake. his hair ain't real. The general said, he said, dude, Blue got ninjas mad at his hair. LOL, I'm done. Blue got the Rican hair. Word, bro. Yeah, man, his hair ain't real. Hey, General, it's like school days, and your hair ain't. Remember that? Remember school days? Hey, man. Yeah, Tyann, remember that? I had a wig on. Like, man, it just gets outrageous, bro. Drew Titan, the Drew LLC in the building, dropping that Cinco on your boy Blue. He said the real conversation is why these weirdos doing live streams about your hair. Facts. Facts. Drew, it just gets ridiculous, bro. But Drew, why am I the topic of subject anyway? Like, for what? Luke, what's up, family? Like, why am I the topic of subject anyway? Why? For what? Man, this guy's just a liar. Why are you concerned with what I do? For what? El Padrino, what's up, family? Hey, man, this guy's just a liar. Rent free, bro. Rent free. Fonts One Jones, what's up, family? It just gets rent. It's rent free, bro. Jerron Smith, what's good? Royal Glizzy, what's good? He said I got the Lex Luthor man's exclusive going on. Hey, bro, Stormy, they mad because I'm almost 50 years old with a head full of hair. Hairline still there. Tony 10 times do so 6 was good. Devion Boardingham was good. He said this pick has to be some time ago. The weather is a lot cooler. How much time ago you think? Because the fight was just 3 months ago. They just fought 3 months ago. So how much time ago do you think it is? I'm just asking. I'm not being sarcastic. I'm asking you. So I'm just saying that, in my opinion, for my expectation of Errol Spence, is it bad for me to have high expectations for Errol Spence? Is that bad? Is something wrong with that? I just have high expectations. That's all. I want to see him in dog shape and give himself the best opportunity to be successful. That's it. And then people say, yeah, but Blue, ain't even no fight day. Let me show y'all something. Well, Blue, but he ain't got no fight date. Right? You're right. He don't. We don't know when the rematch going to happen, right? You're right. We don't. Let me show you this guy. Hold on. Uh-oh. I ain't know there's no music on it. Hold on. Watch this now. He ain't got no fight date. He ain't got no fight date. As a matter of fact, They talking about his fight date being around the same time they talking about Spence and Crawford rematch. Hold. This dude ain't got no fight date. Y'all said, oh, well, man, he ain't got no fight date yet, so it's okay. Man, Blue, it's okay because he ain't got no fight day. Okay. Y'all scared to hold your fighters in high regards. I'm not. I want to see Errol Spence go into a cave and be in dog shape when the rematch is announced. That's what I want to see. This man ain't got no fight day. Somebody in the chat, tell me when this man's fight date is. Tell me when this man's fight date is. Marco, I'm about to send you the link. When this man fight date? Somebody tell me when was his last fight? Shamar Rasham Shalom, he said supposedly February. Ain't that around the same date we hearing for Terrence Crawford Errol Spence rematch? So I'm asking, so now it's a problem? And he won his last fight in dramatic fashion. And he won his last fight in dramatic fashion. His nickname is Gordo. You know what that means in Spanish, right? His nickname is Gordo. So am I wrong because I say I want to see Errol Spence in the best shape possible? TC, what's up? Ring Riders, my brother A-Side, Armstrong Consultant brother in the building. What's up, A-Side? Go subscribe, click the link and subscribe to my brother A-Side. His date is rumored around the same time. Their rumored date is around the same time. So am I wrong when I say I want to see Errol Spence in the doggest shape and lean? Is something wrong with that? Unknown, what's up? Is there something wrong with that? Cold-blooded Rottweilers, what's good? When it comes to the Tyson Fury Francis Ngannou fight, it was a huge event. It was a huge fight, and we'll see when the numbers come out. We'll see when the numbers come out. Then we'll see. If I'm wrong, then I'll stand corrected. I don't hate and lie on nobody. Fit for life, my brother, back in the super chat, dropping another half a dub on your boy Blue. When over dieting, you will lose muscle because testosterone levels drop too far, which allows your body to burn muscle for fuel. This thus fueling the work you have to do for boxing. Salute, my brother. Keith Lewis, what's good? So I just want to see Errol in the best shape. They ain't got nothing to do with hating. As far as Francis Ngannou and Marco, I'm about to put the link right here. As far as Francis Ngannou and Tyson Fury fight, right? First of all, I don't have to lie to nobody. Second of all, if I'm wrong, then we'll see. We're going to see soon enough, aren't we? Soon enough, we're going to see. Right? And if I'm wrong, then I stand corrected. What does that have to do with knocking Errol Spence or lying on Errol Spence and lying on Tank Davis? First of all, I said this is a testament to Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford being the biggest fight in boxing this year. Second of all, I said that Gervonta Tank Davis is one, if not the face of the sport of boxing. QYW Network, what's good? Third of all, I said I want to see Gervonta Tank Davis piggyback off the momentum that Francis Ngannou has started within the sport of boxing and the MMA. I want to see him piggyback off of that momentum. So how am I lying on Tank Davis or hating on Tank Davis or Errol Spence when I just said that Errol Spence and Terrence Crawford was the biggest fight? It's funny. I'm lying on Errol Spence, but not Terrence Crawford, but they fought each other. But they fought each other? LOL said, comparing a crossover boxing match to a traditional boxing match doesn't make sense, though. Well, last time I checked, Ryan Garcia is considered a celebrity boxer. Hence the reason why Ryan Garcia is happy. When he got dropped, Ryan Garcia said, see, y'all see, I'm not just a celebrity boxer. I actually can face adversity and get up. Everybody, the only reason Ryan Garcia was in the fight with Gervonta Tank Davis is because of his popularity, because he never fought for a title and he never won the world title. So the absolute only reason Ryan Garcia was in the fight with Tank Davis is not because of his accomplishments, not because who had Ryan Garcia? Marco, did you have Ryan Garcia in the top 20 pound for pound going into that Tank Davis fight? Right. You on mute, Marco.
I said, no, that was a mismatch.
Oh, hold on. Now I got to fix my settings.
You hear me?
There you go. You can hear me, Marco?
Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you clear now.
Yeah, I was saying no, I didn't have him in the top anything, and that was a total mismatch.
Right. So he was solely in that fight with Tank because of popularity. He never fought for a world title. He didn't win the world title. He wasn't in the top 20 pound for. Who had Ryan Garcia in the top 20 pound for pound? He was in the fight because of his following.
Yeah.
His pay-per-view numbers, he had none. He headlined the card in LA and it didn't sell out. So why was he fighting Tank Davis? Because of popularity.
Money.
Because of his social media following.
Absolutely.
That's the same comparison. Why was Ngannou in the fight with Tyson Fury?
Right. That one didn't turn out the same, though.
Right. And on top of it, like you said, Marco, Tyson Fury, Ngannou was way more competitive than Ryan Garcia.
Yeah.
He actually dropped Tyson Fury, and people thought he won the fight. Tyson Fury won a split decision.
Yep. Wild.
Ryan Garcia had maybe 2 punches that you can remember in that fight.
He came out aggressive, but Tank was just downloading. We know that now. The first round, Tank was downloading, and then
right. And Marco, when you watch Francis Ngannou, way more discipline. Ryan got dropped throwing 4 straight left hooks, then none of them landed.
Ryan got gassed, I think, because Tank was downloading, and Ryan thought maybe I got him shook, so let me jump on him.
Right.
But that wasn't the case.
And so that's what I'm saying. So people can say, well, you could compare in a traditional. That wasn't a traditional. It was masked as a traditional boxing match. And then we have Ryan Garcia today's time saying, and I love Henry and I love Ryan. Ryan Garcia just said this week, man, I never gave boxing more than 50% of myself. Yeah. Francis Ngannou been training for months on end. They say he ain't doing nothing but giving the sport of boxing everything he have.
I had Dewey Cooper on my show last night, and he said that he's been with Francis for a long time. He said that they've been working boxing for years, like working on little things here and there.
Right.
So there you go.
And so Francis is more committed. That would mean he was more of a traditional boxer than Ryan was.
Mm-hmm.
He wasn't sloppy. He did get fatigued, but that's the heavyweight division. Right? He didn't get sloppy. He dropped Tyson Fury. He lost a split decision. He won on one of the judges' scorecards. There was people that said Ryan quit.
Arguable.
I don't think he quit.
I don't. The problem was the way he went down. He wasn't gasping. He wasn't trying to get up, and he couldn't. He just kind of took a knee and looked at the ref. Was like,
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
So it gave the illusion. Now he could have been in a lot of pain and not showing it.
Right.
I heard afterwards somebody say to him, "Oh, it was the rib, right?" He goes, "Yeah, it was the rib."
Yeah, it was his trainer said he found that rib spot, and he said yeah, he got the rib spot because he had broke his rib in sparring before the fight.
That's what it was. Okay, because they never really talked about that. I think if he would have explained that, well, I guess you could look at it two ways. He explains that, then you got people excuses. But then you have other people like myself who'd be like, "Oh, well, now I'm getting an explanation for why he looked like he kind of just quit."
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But remember going into the fight, Tank and his team said we knew he had that rib injury. Remember, that's when they had a spy in his camp and all of that, and the dude came out, the Asian kid came out and said I broke his rib in sparring, and they said he told Tank that, and
yes.
Right.
That was a whole drama there.
Yeah, that was a whole drama. So we knew. Remember, and remember when Tank hit him in the spot, Tank looked at him and said, "Oh." Right, as soon as he said, "Oh, I got it!" Like, you know what I'm saying? So Tank knew, you know what I mean?
That's right. I remember that now. Yeah.
But again, Ryan wasn't disciplined. Francis Ngannou was disciplined. Gave us the quote unquote sideshow was more of a real boxing match than a quote unquote traditional boxing match.
Yeah, no, for sure. I think it was a bunch of things. I think Fury might have taken it slightly lightly, based on the way he looked and how he got gassed. But I think it was mostly Francis just doing what nobody expected.
Exactly. So now let me ask you, Marco, because people said, "Hey, I exaggerated the picture of Errol Spence," and I'm saying, from coming from losing, and the mindset, Marco, we come from a different era, right? Errol Spence is 33 years old. I come from the Michael Jordan eras, where you remember this when we lost to the Magic that year when he came back, and that was right before Space Jam movie came out. Michael Jordan told him one or two things: I'm not going to do the movie, or y'all going to build a facility.
And they built
on the set, right?
Yeah.
Where I'm filming, I need they built basketball courts, and then he flew in. He flew in like in comparison to boxing with sparring partners. He flew in the best basketball players and paid them to stay there. Talking about Charles Barkley, all types of people stayed there. All of them stayed there and trained with him every day. He practiced with them to get back in shape.
Remember that.
Because he lost to the Orlando Magic. That's the mindset. When Kobe Bryant cried and said, "Bro, I lost this out. I never want to feel that again." People want to fault me for expecting that of Errol Spence from losing to Terrence Crawford. That's just what I expected. I expect him to be in the quote unquote Mamba mentality.
Right.
He ain't got to be. I'm not saying he got to be 8-packed out and fight night shape. No, I just expect him to be more lean. You know, you understand what I'm saying?
From that era. How old are you? If you don't mind me asking.
I'm 48. I'm 47.
47. Okay, I just turned 47 today. As a matter of fact.
All right, so you understand? It's a different type,
same
different
bracket.
time.
Yeah.
Right?
So yeah.
Right. I expect to see you lost in that manner, and then people saying, "Hey, Blue man, you hating on Errol Spence, man. and you talking about he got dominated. I mean, when I watched the fight, I saw a one-sided domination.
Well, yeah. I mean, weren't you choosing Errol Spence going into it?
I picked Errol Spence to win the fight.
Yeah. So here's the problem with you and with me. I don't think we're biased. So our job, right, in this platform is to try and give neutral coverage.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So boxing is a weird sport. I don't see it this much in any other sport where people get so emotionally attached to a fighter.
Mm-hmm.
You know, really emotionally attached, and it's almost like this dude loses. It's like my whole person as a human, everything I'm going for, that also takes a loss. When really they got nothing to do with you. It's important to not be biased. I try my hardest. Don't get me wrong. There's certain fighters I like more. You know what I'm saying? But my point is, yeah, he did get dominated. He did. I mean, one of the most one-sided mega fights in history, if not the most.
Right. And it's not hating to say that.
No,
it's not throwing shade at Errol Spence.
No, it's just it. I hate this saying, but it is exactly what it is. That's what it was.
Right. It just was a one-sided. I expected Errol, from my expectations of Errol Spence, people immediately started to say, "Hey, bro, maybe we overrated him. Maybe we overstated him."
I mean, the same thing happened with Tyson Fury just now. People look at him and they're like, you know, and I'm a little guilty of that because I thought he is, and I still do. I don't think any active heavyweight has the physical advantages that Francis Ngannou had over Fury.
Agreed.
Nobody else. So I still think but for a second too, you're like, wait a second, this was the guy who you thought could dance circles over anybody in this era and possibly beat anybody ever. And now look at him. And it makes you wonder for a second because you're only as good as your last fight, right?
Right. And that's my thing, right, Marco? It's like, I still think Tyson Fury beats Alexander Usyk. Yeah. I don't think Joshua beats him.
No.
You know what I mean?
You think Usyk's gonna hit him with those kind of power shots and wrestle him and make him
right.
So much
he won't be able to do it.
No.
And because Tyson Fury was in that type of fight, now we're gonna get an even more motivated fight. Hence what I'm saying is that this is what I expect from Errol Spence. Like you filed for the immediate rematch. I'm not saying I expected to see Errol Spence, and maybe my expectations I placed on him was too high, unrealistic. But I expect to see, a dude that's in a cave with his bed down to his chest. You understand what I'm saying? You remember this, Marco. Remember when Roy Jones beat Tarver?
I do.
That first fight.
I do.
And it was close.
Very.
Remember Roy Jones disappeared. Remember that? And he was like,
grew a beard and got all.
Grew a beard. He got scruffy.
That's like what the Knicks used to do. The old school with LJ and all them. They would grow a beard in the playoffs.
Right.
And
remember, he disappeared. And that's when Tarver said, and he got back with his fault. He won the fight. But people said he lost. Remember, people were saying it was close.
It was the closest fight he ever had.
Right.
Yeah.
The closest fight he ever had. Yeah. And remember, Tarver, he got back with his father. Remember, Roy Jones got back with his father and everything. And that's when Tarver said, man, I'm bringing families back together.
I don't remember that.
Remember that?
Kind of. That's funny, though.
Yeah, he said, I'm bringing families back. I'm reuniting families. Right? Because Roy Jones, and then what did Roy Jones say? Man, you about to get the real version of Roy Jones now.
And then he did the whole,
and then he got knocked out.
No excuses thing. I mean, it was
no excuse thing, right?
Roy, I don't know if you know this, but Roy's my favorite of all time.
Okay, he's one of mine.
I have him pound for pound the greatest fighter who ever lived in his prime. Right. I know that's a whole debate there. We don't have to get into. But that was rough. The way Tarver did him was dirty.
But remember, Roy said he was tucked away. He came back. Now you're gonna get the real version of me because he cut all that weight coming from heavyweight down to back to 175. He said you're gonna get the real version of me.
Yeah,
you understand? So just coming from that, that's just what when I saw the first photo of Errol Spence surface, that's what I expected to see.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe it's unrealistic, but to say that it's hating is just utterly ridiculous. Or I'm disrespecting Errol Spence. Or
you're talking about the video that was just released showing him like chubby, sort of chubby. Right. So I put a post of that as well, and a few people, like for example, me and Zab talked about it right today, and Zab was like, that's not that big of a deal for fighters having to cut weight. And I agree, but what made it shocking to me was I thought him and Crawford are on the verge of like fighting relatively soon. So that's why I was like, huh. So all it really told me was they're not fighting anytime soon. That's all that really told me. I mean, what do you think he looked there? About 170, 180?
I think he looked like 180, 185.
Okay. So then 54. So that's about 30 pounds off of what he needs to. Fighters do that
all the time.
It's not
conducive.
And let's not forget, 30 pounds for a heavyweight isn't, even for a light heavyweight, but 30 pounds for a welterweight.
And this is my thing. See, my ultimate issue with it is that this is what people miss, is that I'm talking about Errol Spence from a standpoint of just solely being able to focus on strategy and winning the fight. Not having a cut, like you said, 154 from let's say he's 175, 180, right? That's still 25, 30 pounds.
It's a lot.
Right? So you have to, in order to lose that, you're going to be focusing on losing it.
Right. And I looked at him, right? I'm thinking to myself, okay, we know what he looks like, relatively drained, which is what he looked. So I'm looking at him now and I'm like gauging, okay, for him to look in good shape, he could probably lose, what would you say, from what we just in this picture? 15, 20? What do you think?
For boxing standards or regular standards?
No, right. Just for him to be like healthy, like to be.
Yeah, if he lost right from that picture, if he lost a good 10, 12 pounds,
10, 12,
he would look
15 pounds.
Yeah.
So that means 15 pounds makes him, let's say he's 185. 15 pounds makes him what, 170?
Right.
Let's say he's 180.
Right.
15 pounds makes him what, 165?
Right.
So that means he had to still drop another 20 in his last fight. So I'm just trying to gauge how drained really was he? You know what I'm saying?
Right. Exactly. And my thing was, it's like this. I don't want to see Errol Spence in a weight loss camp. I want to see Errol Spence in a strategic camp.
Right. I mean,
because now when Terrence Crawford go to camp, this photo of Terrence Crawford I have up is damn near October.
That's when he posted, oh, I'm almost 180 or whatever.
Yeah, he 180 or something like that. Right. So that's damn near October, that photo. So let's say Terrence Crawford, we know he ain't 180, right? So in that photo, what you think Terrence Crawford is?
I gotta look at the photo again because right now it's blocked.
Oh, it's blocked. So
yeah, you're blocking. I can't really see it.
Let me see.
So you think he's lying? That he's not?
Yeah,
really
I definitely don't think he's 180.
Let's see. Yeah, let me check it out.
I think he may be. Now he's muscular, so I think he may be 165.
Yeah, 165, 170 tops.
Tops.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Because don't forget, what's he about 5'8", 5'7"?
5'8". Yeah, 5'8".
Okay.
So if he going to 54, right? From 170, he gonna cut maybe 15 pounds.
Which is standard.
Right?
Back in my day, 10 pounds was more. That was common. 15, 20 started getting into like, Arturo Gatti getting sued by Joey Gamache.
Right.
Back then.
Right. So now let's say Terrence Crawford got to drop 15 pounds. But Terrence Crawford he's already focusing on strategy, not water weight. He's going to cut that weight just training. Just regular training. But again, he was faster. He was stronger.
Everything.
He was more twitchy, right? So he ain't focusing on, and for Errol Spence, I'm saying that I want your body to be in the best shape to react. So you should already be starting your body to be able to react. And I know my brother Blu-ray, salute to Dominic Jackson, my brother becoming an official channel member, family member of Blue Blood Sports TV. Salute to you, brother. So what I'm saying is like my brother Blu-ray, who's a strength and condition coach for Errol Spence at one point in time and can possibly get back with him. Blu-ray said, hey, bro, I just need a certain amount of weeks, which is which is understandable because he's going to get him in shape. But is his muscle going to be firing at the same time as his brain and be strategic against Terrence Crawford is what I'm saying. So start that process right now.
Right. Well, something that we don't think about. So I posted the video on my channel today, and Steven Nelson, who's Bud's, childhood friend, he commented, he goes, well, Bud walks around at 170 to 175. So then I'm like, well, maybe they're a lot more even than we think. Why are we placing so much emphasis only on Errol Spence's weight loss? And look, I don't know if any of this is true. I don't know why they do a lie, but
but because it is this, right, Marco? There's two different types of 170s.
True. This one and that one.
Yeah. I could be 200 pounds and somebody else could be 200 pounds. My 200 pounds is different from their 200 pounds.
But isn't losing muscle worse than losing fat in terms of how it affects you?
I guess in a sense, because it's harder to cut the muscle, right?
And it affects Roy's whole downfall, at least in his eyes, was because he had to lose all that muscle.
All that muscle.
Yeah.
But he lost what?
25
pounds of muscle.
Yeah, because he looked,
he was huge.
Yeah,
he was huge.
Yeah.
So I just think that, it's just his body looks soft to me. You know what I'm saying? Like it just
his face looked full.
Yeah, like that's just, to me, it's like, bro, I just want to see him super, like, and again, he ain't got to be in fighting, get on the scale tomorrow shape. You know what I'm saying? But just more lean, more, aesthetic, if that makes sense.
Right.
Just more aesthetic with it.
I mean, the one thing for sure is they're not fighting anytime soon.
Right.
I mean, they can't.
But it's rumored to be in February. And don't forget, the rematch has a time limit.
Well, 3 months is enough time.
No, I'm saying, well, they have a time limit on when the rematch has to take place.
You know when that is?
It was supposed to be December, but I gather they have leeway.
Maybe they put an extension.
Yeah, because it's going to get to a point where it already looked like Terrence Crawford is like, bro, I'm just doing this because I have to. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I mean, do you want to see this rematch?
I do, and the reason I do want to see it is because I want to see how it looks at 54. I just want to see Errol Spence with absolutely, and that could be a reason why I'm disappointed, because I want to see Errol Spence with absolutely. He's not going to make him excuses, but I want to see him at his absolute best.
Right. Okay.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. I don't want to see the fight specifically, but as we talked about before, it was so lopsided that you kind of get curious. Like, could it be that really one-sided? Just again, and maybe it could be.
Exactly, and that's my thing, Marco. Like, I want to see Errol Spence at his absolute best. Nothing wide, bright-eyed, bushy tail, physique looking like the Kell Brook fight. That's what I want to see.
I don't know, but then there's the other side of that coin where it's like, Terrence is 36, Errol's probably pushing 34. Life is short, man. I want to build some legacy, see some more shit, not just repeats.
Oh, and I'm with you with that. Yeah, I definitely want to see the Canelo Jamel Charlo fight. I want to see Terrence Crawford look like at 154 against those fighters.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Tim Tszyu,
Tim Tszyu, and but it's just the flip side is just like, Marco. I just like you just said. Can it be truly just that one side? Is he just that much better than him? I feel like he's better than him, but I want to see if he's just that much better than him. Is the gap really that far apart?
Right. Probably not. I think Errol should do a little better, but not going to beat him better. Not even split decision, or you know what I mean? Not maybe slightly competitive. That'd be my guess.
Yeah, I want to see him competitive. Man, I believe in him. You know what I mean? Like, I
Yeah.
believe in his skills. I believe in his talent, and I just want to see. I just want to see him in there. You know, I just feel like Terrence Crawford. There's styles make fights, and there's just generational talents. And I think Terrence Crawford is generational talent.
We'll see. I mean, we'll see. That's what we want to see, which is why I don't want to see this fight again. I want to see a fight that'll have us saying for sure he's a generational talent.
Right,
And
right.
this fight again won't do that.
Well, now let me ask you this though, Marco. Salute to my brother Fit for Life, brother in the super chat. Errol will be ready. I'm sure of it. That's Doc. He knows more about this. He specializes in that area. So, what is a generate? What is a what does that fight look like? Who does it entail?
To make Bud a generational talent. He has to. I mean, that's the thing. Who's really left? Canelo for sure, if he could beat Canelo. But Tim Tszyu. But even Tim Tszyu's, powerful, exciting, but unproven. Jermell would have been Jermell, but after the loss he just took, that kind of tarnishes a little bit. I mean, I don't know. What do you think?
I want to see, and now I have I think I was telling you this before. I have like a 3-fight, 4-fight plan in my head that I want to see Terrence Crawford against Tim Tszyu, right? Strategic plan for him to be undisputed in 4 separate weight classes. I want to see him fight Tim Tszyu. Well, fight Errol Spence at 154 because you have to. There's no going around that, right? Dej, what's going on? Carlos Malagon was good. You have to. So fight Errol Spence at 154. You win that fight. You fight Tim Tszyu, right? Give the Canelo Alvarez fight because Canelo is not very interested. It don't seem right. So fight Tim Tszyu, right? You beat Tim Tszyu, you have the WBO title. Then you fight Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo has a mandatory. He satisfies the mandatory. He wins that fight. He gets back in the win column. He's still a unified 3-belt champion. Jermell Charlo versus Terrence Crawford, undisputed. Right?
Okay.
That's 3 fights in 2024. In 2025, 37, you are 3-division undisputed. You are 4-division world champion and undisputed in 3 separate weight classes. The Canelo Alvarez fight just got that much bigger.
And
he's the same age as Floyd when Floyd fought Canelo.
Okay. And by that time, Boots could possibly be non-avoidable anymore, depending on who he cleans out and where he has himself at that time in 2 years from now.
Right. So then, but let's say the Canelo fight, right? You fight Canelo at 168, you're moving up 2 weight classes. Now there's no excuse. The Canelo don't have the excuse of you too small. You did it multiple times now. If you Canelo, you did it against Amir Khan, you did it against Jermell Charlo. You did it in multiple times, right? Terrence Crawford now is no doubt the #1 best fighter in the world. He's undisputed in 3 separate weight classes. He's a 4-division champion. He's undefeated. It makes the most money. It makes the most sense. It's a legacy fight. Now, Terrence Crawford fights and beats Canelo. We got to talk about him. It's an argument as the greatest fighter ever.
Right.
Now it's debatable. In my opinion, I still think, Sugar Ray Robinson, Floyd Mayweather. But you know what I'm saying? It's an argument. He make a strong case for himself.
Well, I guess, and I always go back to this when we go into best ever. It all depends on what your criteria is for the best ever.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? And so many people don't. That's the thing. When people have these conversations, nobody really delves into the fact. They don't set the parameters down for like what each person's parameters are for their criteria for what constitutes. Like I don't look at whole career. If I look at whole career, then I can't include Roy. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you know, I don't know. I don't know if there's anything Crawford could ever do to be better than Sugar Ray Robinson, in my opinion.
Right.
I don't know, but I shouldn't say that.
Right, and I still think Sugar Ray Robinson is the best, but you can make an argument now.
Right. Yeah, you could. Yeah. I mean,
he beat the best fighter in welterweight, and he's undisputed. He beat the best fighter at 54, and he's undisputed. Whether you feel like Tim Tszyu is that guy or Jamel Charlo, he beat both of them, so it don't matter. So he's undisputed in that weight class, beat the best fighter, and then beat the best fighter at 168, because if he fights Canelo, by that time, Canelo had to either fight and beat Benavidez, Andre. You understand what I'm saying? Like, Canelo Alvarez would have to accomplish these things. So now you fight and beat Canelo Alvarez, who's the best fighter at 168, and he's the undisputed champion, and you jumped up 2 weight classes to do it. The argument is strong.
He's generational, but in terms of greatest ever, like I look at first your skills, how you look doing what you do, and then I look at who you beat, not what belts, because we can name a lot of fighters in history that had a shitload of belts, but who did they really fight to get those belts? So I look at who they beat, and all those names you're naming now, besides withstanding Canelo, none of those, in my opinion, you don't put an asterisk next to any of those victories, because those guys are good, but they're not great.
Right, but that's what I'm saying. So, but in historically, right? Is there 5 fighters at 154 better than Jamel Charlo?
Right now?
Just in history.
In history.
Yeah.
I would say so, yeah.
You think there's 10 though?
I don't like to go into that because his career's not over yet. And he's still in his prime, technically, Charlo. So we don't know what he's going to end up being. He could get back on the saddle now and just go through a tear, or he can start looking shitty. So it's hard to tell.
And so that's my thing is like, I don't think there's 10 154 pounders that's better than Jamel historically.
Maybe, yeah. 154 also it's a relatively new division. Right.
So that's what I'm saying. So he beat the best in per division that's available to him for him to beat. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For him to beat. So to beat Errol Spence, who was considered, he and Errol Spence was 1 and 2, or 1A, 1A, 1B, or you know what I'm saying? Like, depending upon who you asked at the time before they fought. Then Canelo Alvarez beats Benavidez. He cleaned out 68 at that point.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think that what you just said is going to happen, but yes.
Yeah, but just imagine if Canelo did so.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
he might.
And he might beat Benavidez. So let's say he beat Benavidez. Who else is in that division outside of if Benavidez beats Andre, or you got to fight David Morrell. Right, but Morrell is like a generation behind Canelo, though.
You have Benavidez winning, or I forget who you're choosing
over Canelo.
No, over
Andre.
Yeah.
Right now it's like 50-50 for me. I slightly favor Benavidez, but I could see Andre outboxing him.
Yeah, I mean, I think Benavidez is going to walk through him, but and this might be one of those where sometimes my bias does get in the way because I like Benavidez as a person, but as a fighter. So, and I haven't seen enough. This is what I learned from the Francis Ngannou fight. I am never again going to make a surefire choice before I see somebody box. Nobody's ever seen him box because he's never done it. So next time I'm going to say, this is who I think, but I've never seen him fight, so I can't be sure about it because you don't know what to expect. Usually.
See, I watched a lot of Boo Boo's fights, amateurs coming up through the rankings and then the professionals, and he was the best amateur in his class.
He doesn't have power, right?
Yeah, he got power, he's southpaw. And he's southpaw,
and he's tall,
and he's slick. It is same height. He might be maybe a inch shorter. Their arms is about the same length.
So the question is, can he take punches?
But the thing is, see, I think that Ben Davis was good. I think that Benavidez can overwhelm him. Roll 2 times. What's up, family? Floyd, what's going on?
That's what
I think that he can definitely overwhelm him. But if he can't overwhelm him, because we've seen Benavidez being outboxed. He was being outboxed by Anthony Durrell. He was being outboxed by Caleb Plant for a while. Now, what happens is his style, the pressure, the hand speed, the relentlessness, he starts to break you down over a period of time.
Yeah.
But if Caleb Plant was stamina-wise able to keep up the pace, which is a hard ask because you're talking about somebody putting a lot of physical and mental pressure on you, and Benavidez cuts the ring off very, very well, and he's not shy to let his hands go. Poor Prince, what's up with him? But what I did see was Caleb Plant was making him miss wildly.
Yeah, but he's another guy though that through the course of that fight, corrected, downloaded, and did what he had to do.
Yeah, and Caleb Plant started to fade.
Right, because I mean that's a lot of pressure and you get worn down from those shots.
Right.
He kind of did what Spence did to most opponents.
Exactly. So, I just think that, Gabe Moore, what's up, family? Gino Williams is good. I think that Andrade has all the tools to keep up that pace and outbox him. Neckbone, what's good?
Okay.
For 12 rounds. But the flip side of that is inactivity. He's been super inactive, like Keith Thurman.
And yeah, right. I haven't seen him since he tried to fight Canelo in the whole payday.
Payday. Well, he fought on Tank Card January 7th. He fought Damon Nicholson. Yeah.
Okay.
He won that fight against Damon. But again, inactivity.
We'll see. A lot of people are picking him.
Yeah. So. Oh man, that dude is. Hey man, he's one of the best talents in boxing. It's just bad business decisions, bad moves, and on top of that, you can't have bad business decisions and make bad moves when you already avoid it. It just gives me a reason to avoid you.
Right.
It's like Boots, you know what I'm saying? Like Boots can't have bad business decisions because he's already avoided. It just doubles down. It makes it worse.
Right. That's true.
Don't give me a reason to avoid you. Oh, you don't want to you don't want to take this money, that money. Oh, you don't feel okay, cool. You pricing yourself out, cool. I could tell the world that move he made with Jamel Charlo, it ended up he was right, but he was wrong. Right? He was right in the sense of, bro, I'm essentially the A side or 50-50, and I'm getting, I think somebody told me he was going to get like 250,000 or something ridiculous. I don't remember the number, and then he was like, you know what? No, I got to get more money. Somebody told him that he could get more money, and then he's like, wait, I'm gonna wait and get, I don't know how true that is or not, but it ended up Jamel Charlo was accepting the fight. They were signed and ready to fight, and he pulled out.
For a lot less money, you're saying?
Right. He was going to get, from what my understanding. So, but now on the surface of things, it just looks bad. And Jamel Charlo could say, well, bro, I was signed to fight you. You ain't take the fight. You pulled out at last minute. But Jamel Charlo and his team, they say he pulled out 10 days before the fight. You make decisions like that. So what did that do? That fueled Jamal Charlo to say, I ain't fighting you. If fueled Canelo to say, payday, you want payday? I know that. You've done nothing. You beat nobody. What did you do?
You're a horrible fighter.
You're a horrible fighter.
Do you think he would have beaten either of the Charlos?
Yeah, I think he could have beat both of them and Canelo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, at that time. Today's time, he's 35. Musa, what's up, family? He's 35. He's undefeated, right? He's undefeated. Yeah, he's 2-division champion. But again, it's lack of activity. He don't have that marquee name. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Well, he beats Benavidez.
He beat Benavidez. Is If he beats Benavidez, Canelo ain't gonna fight him.
I should watch more Boo Boo because I keep picking Benavidez blindly. I should watch more Boo Boo.
Yeah, man, check him. I'm telling you, man. Watch Demetrius. Dude he's slick. He can switch southpaw to orthodox. Big, bro, is the truth. But again, inactivity, age, father time, is it going to catch up to him? If he was active and you know had at least one marquee fight, I would hands down pick him to win. That's how talented he is. I would hands down be like, oh, Boo Boo gonna win. But because of that, all those other factors, and the fact that you incorporate Benavidez, who is relentless, who can box, has fast hands, got power in both hands, is durable, got a chin on him,
a lot of experience,
a smart fighter, and is big. Oh man, those are the reasons that give me cause for pause to say I don't know, and I'm slightly favoring Benavidez. That again, like I said, I can't say this enough. When I watch Benavidez and Anthony Durrell, I'm like, bro. Now he cut again. Is due to he's forcing these issues, but I can't say I didn't see them. You know what I'm saying? I've seen Durrell outboxing you. Yeah, you cut him, but what happens if you don't cut him? Now, coulda, shoulda, woulda. You know what I mean? Right. I've seen Caleb Plant making him miss badly and outboxing him badly, and he ran out of gas. And then you caught up to him. But what if that fighter don't run out of gas?
Right.
You see what I'm saying? What if you in there with a fighter that they got a full tank and spares in the corner?
Right. Yeah, good point.
Now what? You know what I'm saying? What adjustments do you make? Because Benavidez's adjustment was the same thing. Keep pressuring you till the pipe bust. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's my issue with that.
I mean, when's that fight?
3 weeks, November 25th.
That's coming up.
Yeah. And the undercard is stacked. They just added Hector Garcia versus Lamont Roach.
Oh, okay.
So they got Jamal Charlo versus Jose Benavidez Jr.
That's a weird fight, but okay.
Yeah, because Jose moved up to 60 now.
I don't know if that's gonna go too well, but whatever.
Yeah, you got that fight. Then Matias is on that card.
Oh, okay.
He comes back. And now they just added Hector Garcia, Lamont Roach. And the prelims is Michelle Ali Rivera versus Sergey Lipinets.
Oh, he's back. Who just beat him?
Who, Sergey?
No, Rivera.
Frank Martin.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. That's a good card.
Yeah. So
that's something to look forward to.
You know what I mean?
It's like, what is that? After Thanksgiving? One day after, right?
One day after. Mm-hmm.
That's a shitty way to ruin your Thanksgiving.
Yeah, because it's 2 days after, because Thanksgiving is the 23rd.
23rd this year?
Yeah. So it's 2 days after.
That'll be good.
I mean, they still have leftovers to eat Saturday night. And somebody gonna be happy.
I know.
Happy and paid.
Well, they'll both be paid.
Facts.
But happy, maybe not. We'll see.
Yeah.
I hope it's a good fight.
Yeah, I think it's can't miss. And the reason I say that is because Andre ain't no tomorrow. He knows that.
He's what?
Andre there's no tomorrow for Andre.
Right. Yeah, because of his age and right.
Yeah, like this is it. This is your marquee fight.
This
is your marquee fight.
That'll be a good one, man.
Yeah, I can't wait.
What else we got coming up besides that?
Man. Outside of that. What do we have after? Shakur.
Oh, versus
yeah, November 16th.
Who's he fighting?
Edwin De Los Santos. It's a good fight.
I have a lot of people picking De Los Santos.
Yeah. My co-host A side,
Uh-huh.
he not picking De Los Santos to win, but he think De Los Santos gonna hurt Shakur.
I've heard that, and I did a little video and I looked up Dos Santos. He has good power, good,
Yeah,
but
I
to
think it's gonna
me,
be a long night.
Shakur is like almost like a thing of folklore legend. People talk about him
Mm-hmm.
like he's going to be the next 1 in a million fighter, which
Mm-hmm.
he very well could be. But well, what do you think? Do you think he can end up being one of those like Floyd's? Because that's how people talk about
I
him.
think Shakur is the goods. I
Mm.
think Shakur gonna put on a masterclass performance.
So you think he
I
beats?
like Edwin De Los Santos, but I think Shakur is gonna be motivated by this because this is gonna be he got an opportunity to have a coming out party, and this dude has been calling him out.
Mm.
Dude been calling him out. Edwin been calling him out, and Richardson Hitchens said it's a 50-50 fight. I was surprised.
Yeah.
And Rich said that he got the power to knock Core out. I'm like, wow. And Rich refers to Shakur as the GOAT.
Wow.
So I was super surprised, to hear him say that. And he sparred Edwin, so he's like, man, that dude power with 10-ounce gloves on was different. 16
Okay.
ounces or whatever he had on.
But
But
for the power to be effective, it has to land.
mm-hmm.
So that's his whole thing.
And Core got the best defense in boxing to me.
That's what they say.
So we're gonna find out.
That's what they say. But my only
That's
knock
2
on him,
weeks. Today's the second. Yeah.
yeah. My
2
only
weeks.
knock on Shakur is the lack of power, but whatever.
Yeah, that dude is so precise, man.
Yeah, he is. I
Sharp.
think numbers wise, doesn't he get hit less than anybody in
Anybody.
boxing?
That's why I say he got the best defense. You know what I
Mhm.
mean? Now people could say against who, but
Well, and that's true. That's
right.
why I'm not rushing to put him there just yet. But I mean, it looks great so far.
Yeah, dude is that's 2 weeks, man. I can't. I believe he gonna put on because he knows the spotlight is on him. This is literally the first fight he's gonna have since him and Devin Haney's whole saga.
Mm.
You know what I mean? So he knows the world is gonna be watching him now.
Right. Yeah. I mean, yeah. And Tank still doesn't have a fight lined up. Nothing on the books.
Mm-hmm. Tank, nothing yet.
Tank and Tio. To me, Tank and Tio is the most exciting fight. One of the most exciting fights in boxing is Tank versus Tio.
I love that fight.
Oof.
I love that fight, man.
I'd have to lean towards Tank, but I think Tio is on it. On when Tio's at the top of his game, he could beat anybody.
Oh, facts.
But I'd have to.
And he rises to the occasion of the big fights. Whenever he's faced in there with a massive fight, he rises to the occasion.
Absolutely. Yeah, that's exactly right.
Yeah.
And it'll be
my brother L Dub said the Jamal Charlo Benavidez fight is a catchweight at 163.
What?
That's weird. I guess that has to be on Jamal not being able to make the weight.
Oh, right. Oh, wait. The Benavidez, right. Okay. I was thinking little Benavidez or older brother.
That has to be on Jamal.
I mean, Benavidez is pretty good. He's just come up short on a couple occasions.
Well, that leg injury derailed
his whole, right?
Yeah, that derailed his whole career.
Who was that beat the crap out of him? Bud, right?
Yeah, in the 12th. But that was a good fight up until that point.
Yeah, he wasn't bad, but he kind of stopped throwing. Who did he just fight recently?
Yeah, he ran out of gas. He just got a W, right? Because he lost to Danny Garcia, remember?
Right.
He lost to Danny Garcia, but
Danny Garcia is another one. He's at 54. I mean, I know he's older and
he that fight got canceled. He was supposed to fight. That whole card got canceled.
Wow.
He was supposed to fight December 9th, the same day as Devin Haney.
Okay.
Keith Thurman's supposed to fight Stanionis that night.
That was a dope live with Wilder last night. I watched a little bit of it.
Oh yeah, with the champ, right?
Yeah.
Man, that dude his energy is contagious, man.
I know, man. That just goes to show you. You know who was a lot like that? Roy. When Roy was active, he was always amped up, and
you
know what I mean.
His energy is contagious, man. It's just, man, in person, everything is just the same way, man. I'm just happy to see him having fun.
Yeah, and we'll
I'm
see who
happy
he
to see it.
fights. I mean,
I'm happy to
anybody
see
he
that dude
fights,
have fun.
anybody he fights will be exciting to watch.
Yeah, just man, the dude brings so much energy to it's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, for sure. You know, even him versus Ngannou would be interesting at this point.
Yeah, facts. I said him and Ngannou in Africa would be huge.
Right.
It would be huge. And
You think Ngannou hits as hard as him?
I
Because
don't know,
those shits looked. I mean,
but because he caught Tyson with a beautiful left hook that dropped him. But I mean, Tyson was dropped by Steve Cunningham.
true.
You know what I mean? We
But like
seen Tyson.
Ngannou's punches, though, they just all looked.
Yeah, he was throwing them with conviction.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. All his punches don't look that heavy, and then he just cleans you like.
Well, just the right, really. I don't think.
Yeah. Well, don't forget that Fury was the left hook when he dropped.
It was the right that hit him first.
And the right did hit him first. Yeah.
And the left hook finished him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's
I've seen videos of Wilder, and it's weird. You ever see those videos where he's hitting the pads and he turns and he kind of hits almost with this part? The hooks kind of land this way. It's weird.
Yeah.
You ever seen that?
Because his arms are so long.
Almost like he's going to break his wrist.
Yeah, it's like he breaks his hand all the time.
Does he?
Yeah. That hand is surgically repaired, I think, 2 or 3 times already.
It's like a bionic hand.
Yeah, because you know what it is that I think he misjudges the distance.
Oh.
And his arms are so long that
I mean, if he fine-tuned that left hook to land the way the right does, it'd be nuts.
Yeah. Just more focus and emphasis on using a jab to hide the right hand. It's just gonna be it's over.
Yeah.
Especially when he punches down. It's over.
And he punches down almost all the time.
All the time, except with Fury.
Yep.
Even with Joshua, he's taller than Joshua.
He is. I mean, and I don't think Fury's 6'9", by the way. I think Fury's more like 6'7".
You think so?
Well, look at him standing next to Ngannou. Ngannou was supposed to be 6'4". He was not 5 inches taller.
Yeah.
He was maybe 3 tops.
Yeah.
Look at him when he was standing next to Wilder. They looked the same height, really.
It was sometimes when I look him and Wilder, he looked taller.
Yeah. But I don't know. I was watching. I don't know. I always pay attention to height for some reason.
Yeah.
And he doesn't look 6'9" to me. I saw him next to somebody else. I forget who it was, like a basketball player or somebody who I knew what their height was, and I was like, it's just a couple inches off. Don't get me wrong, but
I want to see him next to Brazil because Brazil is like 6'8".
Yeah, and it's also like you would have to have met these dudes in person to actually know, because a lot of times, like Mike Tyson, who I've met.
Is definitely shorter than
5'10". He's short.
Yeah.
I'm 5'11". He's definitely an inch shorter than me.
Yeah.
So
sure. Me and Mike are the same height.
Right. So a lot of these guys, I always thought Caleb Plant was short, but he's like 6'1" apparently.
Yeah, but he, even though I see Caleb Plant in person, he's not that.
You don't think he's 6'1"?
I don't think he's 6'1".
I mean, I walked by him too, and he didn't look 6'1" to me, but. They showed him and Benavidez in the stare down, and he was only like an inch shorter.
Right.
And Benavidez is like 6'2" almost.
Yeah, they said. I don't think Benavidez. It's so confusing because they don't update it. They don't update it.
No.
So. But let me get out of here.
All right, my man.
All right, great brother. My brother Marco, man. Go subscribe to my brother Marco Boxing, man. Salute to you, great brother. I appreciate you. We'll be back on tonight, Marco.
Be back on tonight?
Yeah,
I'm probably going to be out celebrating my birthday, but I'll definitely catch you tomorrow.
Oh, yeah, man. Happy birthday, man. Enjoy it, brother.
Appreciate you.
Another trip around the sun, brother.
Yeah.
Wilder's birthday was a few days ago.
Wilder's was?
Uh-huh.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Scorpios.
Yeah. Dope. Yeah. My daughter's birthday was Halloween.
When's your birthday?
March 27th.
Okay, so you got some time.
Yeah. I'm a ways off.
Yeah.
All right, great brother. I appreciate
it.
it.
Man. Good talking to you.
Yes, sir.
All right. Peace.
Peace. Salute everybody. My peopleizations in the building. Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy Blue Blood Sports TV. Hate, like, comment, and subscribe. You haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the bell icon to get all the new notifications. Follow me on Instagram at Blue Blood Sports TV, all one word. You already know what it is. Shout out to the entire LDBC. Shout out to Black Media Row. Make sure you like and share these videos. That's all I got for y'all. Peace.